Hello there, welcome back to the OUA Basketball Show. My name's Griffin Porter. We got a quick episode for you this week. Of course, last weekend of the regular season starts tonight, and then starting next week, we are going to have big shows for you guys. Playoff basketball. We've got a couple big guests lined up already for next week, and we're going to be doing a show in between every round of the OUA playoffs, so it's very exciting stuff. But just for now, just want to pop in and chat and just sort of quickly go over where we stand right now and maybe some championship contenders for each team or for each side right now. And like just some games to watch this weekend. You've got Queens. It looks like they've got matchups with Laurentian and Nipissing on the women's side. That's where I want to start. The Queens women this year. They are 19-1 right now. It looks like they're going to go 21-1 on the season, barring an upset this weekend, which is just obviously incredibly impressive. And then the Waterloo women as well, leading that OUA West Division at 17-4. They haven't gotten as much coverage on the show this year or on many OUA outlets, but I just wanted to give a shout out to them. It'll be a really interesting matchup with McMaster. That's tonight, just a few hours after you're watching this. That'll be an interesting one to tune into. And of course, out in Ottawa, Carleton and the GGs. Ottawa U GGs don't have any games lined up on the OUA schedule this weekend. They are tapped out for the year. Carleton just one left, so a nice rest weekend for the GGs as other teams scratch and claw for those playoff berths. But some really exciting stuff. And then on the men's side, we talked about Carleton on the women's. We're going to talk about Carleton on the men's. They've come storming back. Did not see this coming earlier in the year. They've now won 6 in a row, and they're back on top of the OUA East. So congratulations to the Carleton men. Just one game left this year as well. They're going to be taking on Lakehead this weekend. So that'll be a really good one because the Lakehead Thunderwolves have been one of the best stories in the OUA this year. They're tied with Brock at 15-5. Lakehead welcoming Algoma and Carleton up there to Thunder Bay, whereas Brock plays a home-and-home with TMU. It'll be interesting to see how that traveling all works out. And then other teams to watch in the OUA West, you got Windsor, who's secure on top of that division. So they've won 8 in a row, so they can afford to just rest up and get ready for the playoffs. So some great basketball going to come this weekend and more great coverage going to come your way next week. Stay tuned in right here to the OUA Basketball Show and check us out Tuesday or Wednesday next week for our first playoff preview mega show. It's going to be a big one. Until then, we will talk to you later. Have a great long weekend. Spend time with your family, and we'll see you next week.